धीरे जा मेरा दर्द धीरे जा. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yes. So, heroes, we are going to continue JSON parser. So, JSON parser is used to like just convert the standard LLM generated text into a structured output. We will be using JSON or CSV parsers. So firstly, we are going to see about the JSON parser. So this output parser allow users to specify an arbitrary JSON schema and query LLMs for outputs that conform that schema. So here we will be just in simple words, it is just converting the text from JSON to a JSON form. So here we will be using some libraries. So the first one is from LangChain core output parser, parsers. So from the library LangChain core, we will be importing the output parsers, and from that output parser class, we will be importing the JSON output parser method. And also in the second line, we should also import the LangChain core.panda pydantic version 1. So from that class, I mean the pydantic version 1 class, we will be importing base model and fields. So these are two more classes, like they are methods in a pandemic. So first we will be checking what is this. It imports the core classes from legacy. Essential for defining data models with validation and older projects when migrating, allowing to create classes inherited base model and okay. Class for your data models field used within a model to add metadata like description, defaults, frozen is equal to true. So these are the classes in the library. So now we will be creating a new class defining your desired data structure. This motherfucker. Class joke base model. We will be expanding this chat now. So pydantic remains the most widely used data validation. So it is used for data validation. Pydantic is used for data validation and setting management for library Python. It uses Python's type hints to automatically validate, parse, and serialize data. The library is built on a Rust powered engine making it significantly faster and standard Python method level libraries. Base model. The base model is a fundamental building block of Python as you inherit from your defined structure. It is a class you inherit from to define the it is a class you inherit from to define the structure of your data. So we will be structure, you define attributes with type hints, and pydantic ensures any data used to create the model matches those types. Validation and parsing. Okay, enough. So here we will be importing the base model, and in this base model we will be having these type of base model structure, validation, serialization. We will be doing these all things with the base model. And then setup str is equal to field. We will be creating the fields now. So as you can see here, setup str is equal to field. Description, question to set up a joke. Punchline. So str is equal to field, str is equal to field, description is equal to answer to resolve the question. Sorry, joke. Oh, where's my phone, bro? She just took that. Joke query. Tell me a joke. So we will be creating a joke query, and in that we will be writing a string, like a string, set of string. Output parser is equal to JSON output parser depending total object is equal to joke. Get the formatting instructions for the output parser. Create a prompt template that include instructions for the LLM. Format instructions to ensure the LLM returns properly structured data. The actual query placeholder. So firstly we will be instructing answer the query, user query, format instruction. So we have written here format instruction, output parser, get format instruction, input variables query, partial variables, format instructions is equal to format instructions, static variable set once when created the prompt. What the fuck is this? I don't understand, bro. Explanation. So firstly query, dynamic user prompt, user input. So it is a dynamic user input. Format instructions, static instructions injected once. The final prompt sent to the prompt looks like answer the user query, JSON formatting instructions, tell me a joke. And no problem, Shravan. This is a part of most sugar coating. What is happening in the build the prompt template? User question, tell me a joke. Format instruction. Text tells the instruction model return JSON with the field setup and punchlines. A wrapper prompt that contains both into the final prompt. So firstly we have created a variable called prompt, and in that we have written prompt template. Template is equal to answer the user query. Okay, user query, format instructions query, input variable query. Okay, this is the query. Partial variables is equal to format instructions, and this is the wrapper class. Template is the wrapper class. Okay, I think so. Template is the wrapper class. Yeah, we have wrapper around it. Wrapper prompt. This is the wrapper prompt. मेरी जी पी ले जा मेरी हाथ, पी ले जा मेरा दर्द, पी ले जा मेरा, पी ले जा मेरा. What is the input variable? Input variable is equal to query. This means query will be filled later when we call invoke. Chain.invoke. Example, chain.invoke query, tell me a joke. Okay. What are the partial variables? Partial variables, format instructions, format instructions. This means format instructions is fixed once. Format instructions are fixed once. It never changes each call. And format instructions contains like respond with a JSON object containing setup a string. So here we are doing the same thing. I think so. Yeah, this one. This model class. In the format instruction, we got parser get format instructions. Create a processing chain that formats. So firstly we'll be creating the prompt, and the prompt is inputted here, and then LLM will be good, and here output parser will be invoked. So when we write chain.invoke query is equal to query, this will be done. Comma separated parsing list. Use comma separated list parser when you want a list of comma separated items. Okay, so now we will be using the CSV format for formatting the structure. We will, if we want a structured output of the LLM's response, we will be using the JSON as well as the CSV. So now we will be going to the CSV. So let's see how to do this. So firstly we will be importing the CSV. How? So from langchain.output parsers, import comma separated list output parser. So in the previous one we have used JSON output parser, and now we will be using comma separated output parser. We have to write the full form of CSV, not at least a CSV. Create an instance of the parser that will convert comma separated list into a list, Python list. Comma output parser అనే ఒక తీసుకొని అక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి అనిపిస్తుంది అట్లా ఏది సౌండ్ ఏది నువ్వు పెట్టుకున్నావు కదా నువ్వు మాట్లాడుతున్నావు నేను లైవ్ పెట్టా అదే వినిపిస్తుంది వాళ్ళకు ఫార్మాట్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ అవుట్పుట్ పార్సర్ డాట్ గెట్ ఫార్మాట్ అవుట్పుట్ తర్వాత ప్రాంప్ట్ టెంప్లెట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఆన్సర్ ద క్వైరీ ఇన్పుట్ వేరియబుల్స్ సబ్జెక్ట్ but where it has mentioned. So okay, nice. Now we'll be running this chocolate strawberry mint. So this is, it has a prompt like structure, but it doesn't have anything. मेरी जी पी ले जा मेरा हाथ, पी ले जा मेरा दर्द, पी ले जा मेरा मर्द. Exercise 2, we will be going to creating and using a JSON output parser. Now let's implement a simple JSON output parser to structure the responses from your LLM instructions. You will complete the following step. Import the necessary components to create a JSON output parser. Create a prompt template that requests information for in JSON format. So we'll be create a prompt tablet. We'll be creating a prompt template that requests information in JSON format. Hint: use the provided template. Build a chain that connects the LLM JSON parser. Test your parser using at least 3 different inputs. Access and display specific fields from the parser JSON output. Access and display specific fields from the parser JSON output. Verify that your output is properly structured and accessible as a Python dictionary. So we have imported the JSON output parser from template, create a JSON parser here. So we will be JSON parser. How this is created, bro? ah, output parser is equal to comma separate output parser. No got fitted. So you got JSON output. JSON output parser. This is it. Forward instruction. JSON output parser. Format instructions. Response format only a single JSON object, no marketing. Okay. Iteration first. Create a prompt template with instructions. Movie chain. Movie and joke. బేస్ మోడల్ అట్లా ఇచ్చారు కాబట్టి అయింది అట్లా. దీంట్లో అట్లా ఏం లేదు కదా. ఏంటందా मेरी जीत पी ले जा मेरी हार पी ले जा मेरा दर्द पी ले जा मेरा मौत. So first we will be giving the prompt template, that is prompt template, and then pipe operator, and then LLM llama LLM. Ah. హే లూ వాయిస్ తక్కువ వస్తుందా? నో ప్రాబ్లం, ఎప్పుడు వస్తారు? సో your starter code is almost correct, but there are two small nicks fixed you need. You created JSON parser but later used output parser in the chain. ఓకే, అట్లా కూడా ఉంటుందా? ఆహా. JSON. Oh my god! Oh my god! I wrote it correct. You must receive a direct dictionary, not a raw string. అన్ని రా స్ట్రింగ్స్ అంటారా? అంటే డిక్షనరీ కాదా అది? This is the below correct code. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Movies. మస్తు అయిపోయింది, మంచిగా చేసినది చాలు. నైస్. డాక్యుమెంటేషన్. Document object. Documents. Okay, documents, document object. A document object in LangChain contains information about some data. So document అంటే ఏంది? ఒక డేటా కదా. ఒక డాక్యుమెంట్ అంటే జస్ట్ ఇట్ స్టోర్స్ ద డేటా. సో లాంగ్ చైన్లో ఉన్న ఒక డాక్యుమెంట్ అనే ఆబ్జెక్ట్లో ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అబౌట్ సమ్ డేటా ఉంటుంది అనమాట. ఏదో చెప్పినాను కానీ చెప్పిన. A document object has the following two attributes. So document object has two attributes mainly. First one is page content, second one is metadata. సో మనకు హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ రాసేటప్పుడు రెండు ఉంటాయి కదా, బాడీ ఇంకా మెటాడేటా అని. సో ఇక్కడ కూడా అదే అనుకోను, ఏం లేదు. ఫస్ట్ ఏంది, పేజ్ కాంటెంట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ద బాడీ అండ్ ద మెటాడేటా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ద మెటాడేటా. సో మెటాడేటా యూజ్డ్ ఫర్ document to track the various details such as document ID, file name, others. So document లో two attributes ఉంటాయి. So first one is the main content, which is called as the page content. So the main content is called as the page content and the information about the document is called as the metadata. So with metadata we will be using the uh, dictionary data type, and for the content we will be using the string data type. So let's examine how to create a document object. LangChain uses the document object to handle text or documents. Okay, so we will be first importing the document class from the LangChain code or documents module. So document is a container for text content with associated metadata. From LangChain core we will be importing what it is, documents, import documents, import document, create a document instance with page content and metadata. సో డాక్యుమెంట్ అనే ఒక తీసుకొని ఇన్స్టాన్స్ తీసుకొని దాంట్లో పేజ్ కాంటెంట్ ఇచ్చినాం. పైథాన్ ఈజ్ ఇంటర్ప్రిటెడ్ హై లెవెల్ జనరల్ పర్పస్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్. పైథాన్ డిజైన్డ్ సైకో philosophy emphasizes code reliability with its notable use of significant indentation, metadata. So document ID, document source, so document create time. See, these are the metadata and this is the page content. So this is a document. Just like you have normal documents in your file explorer, that is the file, and the file contains different type. So let's take an example of a .txt file. In the .txt file you will be having the content which has been stored by you. Okay, maybe your passwords, etc. And then when you right click on it and view its properties, you can see the date, time, version, etc. of your document. So this is simple example for that. So now note that you don't have to include the metadata. So metadata can be given or cannot be. So it's not a mandatory thing. So but you should give the page content, that is mandatory. So document loaders. Document loaders in LangChain are designed to load documents from a variety of sources. For instance, loading a PDF file and having the LLM read the PDF file using the LangChain. So we can read the PDF file after uploading through the LLM using the LangChain. LangChain offers over 100 distinct object loaders along with integration with other major providers such as Airbyte and Unstructured. These integrations enable loading of all kinds of data, documents such as PDFs, HTML code from various locations, including private Amazon C3, S3 buckets, as well as from public websites. You can find a list of object documents that LangChain can load from LangChain document loaders. In this lab, you will be using the PDF loader and URL and the web loader. So we will so LangChain provides different types of loading document loading options. For now, we will be using the PDF website loader and the URL loader. So we can give a PDF to our LLM or an URL to the LLM or a website loader to the LLM. So we'll be now seeing the first one. It is PDF loader. By using the PDF loader, you can load a document file. PDF file has a document object. For example, you will load the following paper about LangChain. You can access and read the paper here. So this paper, we will be loading this particular uh, document. So let it load, bro. Documents such as PDFs, HTML code from various locations, including private Amazon C3, S3 buckets, as well as startup history.
Android, iPhone, which has a better camera? Round number one, we'll scan the QR code over there, and whoever wins pays for the coffee. Not iPhone. I won! S25 Ultra clearly wins, but at the end of the day, who's the winner? Wait, what? Next, which takes the better slow-mo? Now both the phones can shoot in 1080p 240 fps. The iPhone footage looks better. But the S25 Ultra can use AI to slow down the footage even more. That's rad. Like point to both, but I think iPhone wins the final round. What's the test? It's a simple one. We'll give a difficult image to both the phones and see which one has the best AI erasure. This is like really difficult. I don't think iPhone can do it. Damn, it recreated the entire face. That's embarrassing for the iPhone. That's a win! Share this video with your friend who you...
So yeah, after a small break, we will be getting back. So we will be using this particular document. Okay. So now we will be importing the LangChain under community more document loader. So as you can see in the previous codes, we have used LangChain underscore core, and now we will be using the LangChain underscore community. I think so. These are some different types of I don't know. I'm just yapping. Import the PDF loader from LangChain community's document loader. This loader is specifically designed to load and parse PDF files. Yeah, so we'll be in PyPDF loader. To load the PDF into our code, we will be using PyPDF loader module. So create a PyPDF loader module instance. This loader will download the PDF from the specified URL and prepare it for loading. So this particular link has PDF. Where does it has? View PDF. I think so. Yeah, this particular PDF. Oh, yeah. This is the URL we'll be using. LangChain paper PDF URL. call the loader is equal to pipe loader mod, call the load method to download the PDF if needed. Download the PDF if needed. Download the PDF if needed. Extract the text from each page. Create a list of document objects. Create a list of document objects. We'll be creating a list of document objects, one for each page of the PDF. Uh, so document dot loader dot load. We will run this. And by the way, we haven't run this all things. Yeah. Here, document is a document object with the page content and metadata. Document 2. Take a look at page 2. Okay. Takes a look at page 2. Allow the structure of LLMs. Is this in this? Control F, Control V? Nah, bro. Which PDF is it accessing? Monica translation. What do you mean by Monica translation? Disable globally, bro. Fuck off. Citations. So print document 1 page content 1000. Prints the first 1000 tokens. Okay, nice one. సో డాక్యుమెంట్ యొక్క ఫస్ట్ పేజ్లో ఉన్న పేజ్ కాంటెంట్ని మనం ప్రింట్ చేయబోతున్నాం. దీంట్లో కూడా మనం అదే చేసాం, బట్ ఫుల్ పేజ్ ప్రింట్ చేసాం. So we will be taking a break from the